light switch went off. Got deer everywhere. It was one of the most exciting hunts I've ever had here. Having them chasing, grunting him up to the tree. Freaking awesome. So we are going through getting all of our pull-up ropes, our safety ropes, our bow hangers, our reflective tacks, everything we need. Go hang stands, get all that done today. In Missouri, we already have stands that have been up since we've owned this property, so we'll probably hunt there this afternoon just because they're already there. We're just going to go hop in them. This morning and the middle of the day is going to be over on our Kansas piece, getting all that set up, get our cameras out. We're going to dump some corn out in front of the cameras, get an inventory and see what's over there, and go from there. All right, y'all, it is November 1st. We got here yesterday and went to Kansas, hung some stands over on our property there. I came over to Missouri and checked my stands. They stay up all year, so I like to go and check them during the daylight and not in the dark, just in case, you know how that is. 2 of them had actually snapped the ratchet straps from the tree growing so fast over the summer, so much over the summer. We drove by some fields, and there was deer everywhere out in the bean field. A couple bucks, some younger deer. Got a shooter on Kansas already, so that is always a good sign. It was 16 degrees this morning. I about like to froze. This hand has no feeling in it. The deer under feet, I've literally had deer all morning. This frost has got the leaves just raining down right now, and the deer on their feet. Stick with us. It's going to be a good week out here in Missouri. Sweet November. All right, so Mom shot a monster last night. Just found it this morning. I decided to come back to a spot that I have not hunted in a long time. 2 things. I get here, and it is so overgrown everywhere, but this tree that's blinding me right now, there was a tree there. It fell. So now I'm getting blasted by the sun, so that's new. And I forgot the freaking camera mount to put my arm on the tree. So I've got the... do you see? I've got the GoPro on there. If it happens, I can make it work. So I'm fighting the blinding sun. The thickness, I've only got like 2.5 shooting lanes, so I'm going to wing it. Let's see what happens. We're going to sit tight. Hopefully I can at least get some chasing going on. I know y'all have sat here at the stand and had an armadillo easing through there thinking it's a big old 12-point average. That and squirrels. It's our nemesis. I saw over 20 does, 5 bucks, 3 of them chasing. All pretty nice 8s. They'll be good deer one day. We see a lot of those here. None of the big monsters were on their feet today. The wind was blowing. I mean, it was gusting up to 30. It was rocking and rolling up in this tree. So we're going to climb down. Day 3. Hopefully I don't have to do this on day 20. So this will be the first morning in the 30s and the last morning in the 30s for a while. So we're going to get out there. Get in the tree, see what happens. First set in, it's always exciting. Anticipations are high. I don't even know where to start. Oh my God. Oh, God, that was exciting. Out of nowhere, this one deer we call the tall tight 8. He came in behind me out of nowhere. I saw a doe come running by. Like 10 minutes later, he comes by, and he sat down there, and I filmed him, and I grunted at him, and I grunted, doe bleated, and out of nowhere, I hear crashing and turn around, and that deer came from behind me. You see, I got him on camera as he's going behind me in this setup. But you can see this. This is to my right, so I can't get around. And I saw him, and at first I just couldn't tell. I was like, man, he's a nice deer. He's not a 200-inch deer. He's not a monster, but like a really nice deer. Looks like he's got some spikes and kickers coming off his head. He came around chasing that doe. He pushed her over there. I grunted at him 2 or 3 times just to get his attention. A spike was coming up the hill. There's another doe there. I think, honestly, when he heard the grunting, a lot of times they won't come off a doe like that, but I think because he saw these other deer in here, he came over to make sure it wasn't anything dominant in his area. But, like, luckily we had the Luminox. I'm going to go back and check, but it looked awesome. It looked like a perfect shot, and I'm pretty sure I heard him crash. I mean, big time back there, so pumped. I am pumped. That was one of the most exciting hunts I've ever had here. Having them chasing, grunting him up to the tree. Freaking awesome. About 35, 40 yards, give or take. I checked the footage. The shot was a little higher than I'd like, but when the arrow hit, it just exploded blood out of this deer. So let's go find the arrow. I can already see the blood from here. That's what we like to see. All right now. And hard to see in this. But yeah, there you go. That's what we want right there. Ooh, those that was a white fletching. Love those 2 Blade of Rage. It is an awesome blood trail. I heard him crash. You can see behind me that kind of drops down. There's a hill, so he crashed right there. When I crest this hill, he's gonna be there. But I want to wait for everyone else so they can hold the camera for me. All right, y'all. I went back to the truck and unpacked everything. Just brought the camera back, and I got the bike. So check this out. We've got the little cart. We've actually been hauling my mom around on it the entire time. It actually works really good. I rode it almost all the way in here. The rest of the way, I just walked it. I stayed on it and just walked with my feet, and it went fine. I had to climb over one log. Wasn't too bad, but let me show you this thing. Hopefully, I'm going to show you in a second with a big deer on it. Worked great. And for the most part out here, like on field edges and stuff, I'll ride my bike right to the stand, put it under the stand, or like even 50 yards down in a little thick patch, cover it up, never have an issue. They have no smell. You know, you can slip in and out. I left the camera bracket in the truck. I got down, went back to the truck on the bike, hauled ass back. I would never be able to do that if I had to walk it, because it was like 1,000 yards. So check them out. They're pretty cool. See on the video, he donkey kicks and does this, and I mean, I heard him, so I bet he's right over this hill. I just didn't want to go over the hill yet.
A lot of blood on the ground. It's right under your feet, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's over here.
Oh, yeah. Look at the crazy stuff that he has on the back of his horn.
Oh, nice, Jimmy.
Look at this. You see all the trash he's got?
There's a tip.
Pretty good. This is the lightest clothing I have on for this 80-degree weather.
And you're
And
sweating
I'm
to
still
death.
sweating, and this is
Yep.
mixed match and everything. I did what I had to do. Yep. But yeah, definitely caught that upper lung. Go get the bite.
Woohoo!
Right into the
job.
Ooh, man, he stinks. It's so weird how these racks are out here. So unique with all kinds of weird crap.
So you can probably go from this side to that.
What about?
Can we get his foot to do anything?
Yeah, it should have stayed there. I don't know why. Perfect. Too much weight. I gotta sit on it. No power.
You're gonna have
Push.
You're gonna have to.
There's no power. What am I gonna do?
Too much weight in the back, right?
No, there's no power. There's no traction.
Well, we'll put something on here.
Like what? I was on it.
Oh, yeah.
You need power. Well, there he is.
His best friend.
So the cart worked amazing. Check out these stickers, Jared. Look at that.
And
Look at all this trash. So I grunted him right to the tree. He's actually got either 15 or 16 scoreable points. We don't know. The one might not be an inch, but he's actually got like 20 little kickers. He's even got like, look at this. He would have been a unicorn. He's got 2 of them. You see that? Can you see that on there? How cool is that? Well, I finally beat Jared this time, even though he waits to the last minute anyway. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, all right.
All right.